Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on the famous twins, the shooting that took the life of their stepfather, and the revenge shooting that took the life of an innocent man.
Greg, MPD says this was a huge domestic dispute between twin sisters.
Stevenson, he shot my daddy and ran that way on feet. I don't know. They go that way. My sister so police that get what? Free me on my mama. Free me, fool. On my mama, she made all this shit happen, fool. On my mama, free me on my mama. Ho got a $500,000, fool. Ain't shit with me, fool.
June 29th, 2021, police received a report for a double shooting in the 500 block of William Street in Mobile, Alabama at 10:39 p.m. Upon arrival, police officers found a chaotic scene in which a bloody man was laying on the ground as a female frantically cried out. The man was identified as 47-year-old James Walters, and he died from his injuries. A 23-year-old woman was also found shot at the scene and transported to a nearby hospital in critical condition. A video was streamed to social media by a woman frantically crying, who police identified as the stepdaughter of the man killed. She can be seen telling police a name, Henry Stevenson, alleging he shot her dad and ran from the scene on foot. She'd go on to record her father's last moments as he tossed and turned, bleeding out on the street, and the video would quickly go viral. It turns out the man was the stepfather of the famous twins, who have amassed over 1 million followers on TikTok and millions of views on YouTube. The twins, Allie and Sway, were born in Alabama and grew up between Mobile and Orlando, Florida. What came as a shock was only Allie was by her stepfather's side as he bled on the ground. Meanwhile, Sway was in the back of a police car on live saying "free me," accusing her sister of being police and not sharing $500,000 with her, leading many to believe she may have played a part in her father's shooting. Mobile police described the incident as a domestic dispute between the two twins over an amount of money that allegedly came from Allie signing a deal with a local rapper. They'd called their mother and father over to the house, and police say that's when Sway's boyfriend, Henry Lavon Stevenson, also known as the rapper Pablo Cartel, got into it with their father. Both men were armed at the time, shots were fired inside of the home, and the father ran out of the house before collapsing in the street. And this wouldn't be the first domestic dispute between the family. Allie and Sway, whose real names are Allie and Consuela Jones, were arrested back in 2018 after Orlando police arrived on scene, finding Sway laying on the ground bleeding from her nose and mouth with minor swelling around her eyes. Allie, who was sitting next to Sway, told police their stepfather James Walter punched and kicked Sway after he attempted to remove Sway out of the house for throwing car keys at his face. And according to the police report, both of the twins tried to jump him, resulting in the twins being charged with domestic battery. Fast forward to 2021 and their stepfather is dead, but the situation wasn't over. Allie was alleging Sway's boyfriend shot their stepdad, and according to police, Allie's boyfriend allegedly sought revenge 22 minutes later. 28-year-old D'Angelo Merrill, more commonly known as No Shirt, a known associate of Mobile rapper Honeycomb Brazy, went to the Pathway Apartments on Florida Street looking for Henry Stevenson. According to the police, No Shirt kicked the door into an apartment and opened fire. And while he was in the right apartment complex, he had kicked the wrong door, shooting and killing an innocent 74-year-old man who was on kidney dialysis. At this time, Mobile police have declared a manhunt for No Shirt, who's on the run on murder charges and considered armed and dangerous, while Mobile County records show Henry Stevenson was arrested the following day and charged with carrying a pistol without a permit, third-degree domestic assault, marijuana, and paraphernalia charges. Since the shooting, Allie took to social media saying, "No, it wasn't about no money, y'all. He saved me. My daddy gone and I'm getting death threats. I can't right now. Kill me instead. It's supposed to been me. Supposed to been RIP famous twin them, not my daddy, man." Not only that, but Allie posted a video to YouTube explaining the scar on her face, giving a whole new twist to this already wild situation. In her video, she starts off by saying she won't use the people involved real names and only describes them as the dude and my cousin, leaving many to believe she's actually telling the story of her sister Sway and Sway's boyfriend. She described how she's been getting food stamps since high school and filed for unemployment. But Sway knew more about unemployment, so Allie gave Sway her social security number. Come to find out, Allie called the unemployment office and her unemployment checks were being sent to Sway's boyfriend, so she went to his apartment to confront him with her father and sister. Things turned physical, and Allie allegedly ended up getting hit with an AK-47 in the face that split her nose open, resulting in her needing 5 stitches, and the bloody pictures can be seen in her video.
I'm hurt for the fact, what if the stick didn't hit me in my fucking nose? What if that hoe went off and I'm dead?
She then alleges she threatened to put a hit on his head, and like I said, this is all being said by her in her own video that she posted to YouTube. She'd go on to say he has to die.
This man really hit me with a stick, like, bruh, you got to die.
She made a call showing her face, and the man asked for his address, saying they're gonna handle it.
Look at my nose, bro, like that shit lying, bro. Bro stole my money, hit me with a stick, boom, boom, boom. So they like, give me his address, whoop, whoop, we finna handle that shit. So I like, bet.
Now her video is pretty much a 16-minute and 41-second subliminal confession to the events leading up to her stepfather's death. And the video was posted literally 3 days before the shooting. This video changes the narrative of what many believe took place, alleging the shooting was over scam money. Allie wanted revenge on Sway's boyfriend, and according to Allie, Sway's boyfriend attempted to kill her, but his stepfather intervened, resulting in him being shot. But the police believe the shooting was actually self-defense, which is why the boyfriend Henry Stevenson was only charged with 3rd-degree domestic assault. Now there's so many different details in this case that is significant. And I can almost guarantee that YouTube video that she made is gonna be used in an investigation. It's been re-recorded, screen recorded, reposted on YouTube so many damn times. Even if she deletes it, it's still gonna be there. And it's gonna lead into an investigation not only for fraud, but most likely for conspiracy to commit murder, because you're saying on YouTube, he has to die. I called someone to go handle that. I gave them the address. They said they're gonna do it. And then, 3 days later, after you post the video, your stepfather gets shot, and a man goes to the boyfriend's house attempting to kill him, but it results in the death of somebody else. Which I believe could still fall back on you, because if you send a hit and someone else gets killed, you're still responsible for sending the hit to begin with, right? But then again, they have to prove that you actually sent the hit. The situation she's talking about happened months ago, and this more so recently happened. Now what's even more confusing about the case is neither one of the twins went to jail, but they're actually promoting shows and performances again together. And Allie, I guess, doesn't want a relationship with Sway outside of business. They're just gonna keep it strictly business, which doesn't sound like a good idea because apparently this whole shit popped off due to money. But I guess they're not cool, even though they seem cool. They could just be doing it for the money, because at the end of the day, they're a duo. It's the both of them that created what they have through TikTok, through social media. And at the end of the day, it's the relationship that they have and the things that have transpired that's tearing them apart and causing a whole lot of legal issues, even death. Now, I'm not sure exactly what details were left out for this to be a self-defense case for the alleged shooter that killed the stepfather. And currently, from what I can see, No Shirt is still on the run for the murder of the old man in the apartment complex, and he might have got that information literally from Allie. As she said, she made a phone call telling people the information. She wanted Buddy to die. The situation is crazy. I highly doubt it is over. I can likely see more arrests coming from this. And she should honestly delete that fucking video and lawyer up. That seems like the smartest thing to do, But pay attention, because a lot of y'all are inspired and influenced by people on social media believing they're so fucking rich, and the whole time people are on food stamps and filing for unemployment. Now, the twins did post a GoFundMe for their stepfather that passed away, and I would post that on here regardless of the situation that happened, because, you know, it's for the benefit of the person and the person's family to go and be able to see their grave. I don't necessarily apply what happened and how it happened to the person's GoFundMe, but unfortunately that GoFundMe was taken down. Now, I'll keep y'all updated if any more news comes out on this case. It's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.